whakatau mai rā. Kia ora everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our first bronze medal match in our men's division, Division 1, our boys division. Joining me on your commentary this morning is Rosa Vesti. Kia ora, Rosa. It's lovely to have you beside me.
Yeah, it's awesome to be here.
And we've just got our teams on the court and we're about to head into our first serve. We've got Tauranga Boys College, who must have been an interesting semi-final last night versus Hillcrest High School from Hamilton. Nō reira kia tātou, mā taki mai. First serve underway, Hillcrest with the block. It's an exciting time. I mean, we're nearing the end of this long week of volleyball. We have 168 teams, 67 teams here, and now it's culminating into this final event as we head into the medal rounds.
Yeah, we see Hillcrest High School with a pretty big first point, but Tauranga Boys coming straight back.
Jackson Stone with the first serve there. We've got our number 8 from Tauranga, Kaya Jackson.
Throwing up a big jump serve, but taken well by the Hillcrest libero. And put away, just a little tip down the middle.
The interesting time is I don't believe these two teams have met throughout this tournament, and so this will be the first time that they'll be getting a good look at each other. Through the middle, nice little pick up by position 6.
Wow, Liam Smith with the jump set there. And a net touch.
And yes, if that number 6 looks familiar, Netana Samir, who's made the shift from Napier Boys High to Tauranga Boys High for this year. I think he's still got one more year of school, so he's probably going to be back again in year 13. Tauranga Boys showing what they hope to exploit in Hillcrest there. A lot of middle set, fast wave, first tempo ball.
Yeah, big athletic team Tauranga Boys are. You'll see them, they all jump pretty high and hit pretty hard. So I think Hillcrest is similar, but perhaps a little bit more undersized in terms of straight up height. So it'll be interesting there with some of the matchups. Just wide on the serve. Just wide,
Junior Tavalu, unfortunately unable to find the court there. No worries, we're early on in the game, folks. 4-2 to Hillcrest. And one of the first sets to go out to the post, the strong hitting side. Beautiful jump set. Obviously likes to hit on the net and over top.
You see him almost got over top of that block. Wow. Seeming like a bit of a battle of the middles.
It is a battle of the middles. You'll love that, Rosa.
I do love that. That's great.
Rosa herself, can play pretty much anywhere now that she's got the beach talent. But a middle player.
Middle at heart. See Kai come on to serve and play a bit of defence.
And there we go.
Nathan Smith, so actually a bit of a family dynasty here at Hillcrest High. We've got number 23 Liam Smith, the youngest of 3 boys, with number 7 Nathan Smith, his older brother, and Kyle Smith, who is actually a year out of school, is the oldest, but we're a bit of family, and Michelle, team manager, and Anthony, assistant coach, so
they're all involved,
yeah.
the Smith whānau. And we actually have Amy Smith with us here at Massey University. So we've got the older sister. So they're all in Palmy. I think they're in the stand somewhere watching. Hillcrest just consolidating here a little bit for Tauranga boys, consolidating their defence as they try to figure out the strategy here and the approach of Hillcrest.
There you go, ball just finding the floor off the tape. Kai's unable to get that one. Oh, and a nice wee soft shot there from Liam. Just going up as if he's going to hit and changing his mind last minute.
Kapai, they're really taking their time with this game. No one really showing the power game that both of these teams have right now.
Tyler Wilson just going long on his serve. Trying to target that down to position 1, so where we call the server's box, so almost where Tana's standing right now. Position 1, and then towards the net 2, and then back along the net and back to the back. Go up to 6, for 6 players on court.
And high and hard off the hands there is what we refer to that.
Hillcrest making a sub, so we see Parker McKenzie coming onto front court. Probably a bit of a defensive sub here, I think. Get a bit of block going in the front court and then some defense in the back.
Unusual to see at this level the three passes for the first this early in the game. Once again, it's been a long week. We're expecting them to warm up as they start to move forward in this first set, set 1. For those joining us for the first time, it's a best of 5 set game, and it's first to 3 sets. Each set going to 25 points. First to 25. If it goes beyond that, it's win by 2 points. And if we go to a 5th set, it's always an exciting time, and we get a deuce kind of situation with 2 all. We go to a 5th set, and that's first to 15.
Kaya throwing up a big topspin serve. Liam Smith once again goes for the tip.
Perhaps Quinn looking for some hands there. Got a bit rushed off the red ball. We call that a faster ball to the right front side. Beautiful jump serve.
Oh, nice wee run. So you see the middle in that situation. Jerry jumping up and seeing if he could hold a block there so that Liam could come in behind him and just swing with a block that's already jumped. So perhaps not at their maximum reach, but unfortunately couldn't quite execute. And once again going just long, Nathan.
Nathan asking the referee to have another look at that. Ko te kawa wao tuatahi, ki runga I te tūru rā, ko Ray Manson te rā, no te hawera e tipu ake ia, engari kei manawa tū e noho ana I naenei. So thank you, Ray. A national referee and delegate up on the stand as Hillcrest get the block.
Yeah, I've seen Kaya have a bit of success with that pipe ball in recent games, but Hillcrest just managing to line up. Swinging high off hands, so even though the ball did land outside the court, even though it touched the top of the block, it becomes a point for Tauranga, as it's essentially come off of Hillcrest.
Haida, kua pā te pōro, I ngā ringaringa, ki waho, Hillcrest. We just saw someone throw off their patella band during mid-rally.
Sure that'll be picked up at the end.
As they go with the tip.
Once again, those soft shots almost seem to be working a little bit better than big swings these days. Just, I'm sure both teams know what each other's capable of, so maybe sitting back and preparing for those, not quite ready to be moving forward.
Each exposing that middle part of the court, looking to pull that defence forward, and then as Rosa knows, once we've got them forward, we can start manipulating with some different shot selections. So talking about back and forth and looking at width as well for those shots. Oh, that's a nice
great
touch.
Defense there.
And there it is. Rosa called it around about 3 minutes ago. We'll see Kaya Kaya te kapane o te kapane mai ki a Tauranga. Kaya's our captain for Tauranga boys. Finds the gap through the block there.
Good serve, but a very nice pass. And a little put away, middle turning it back to 1.
Yeah, great serve there by Maxton Vunamore. It had a little bit of swing on it as well, but nicely controlled there by Hillcrest and getting the side out. And the side out is when we get a change of serve from the defending team. Hillcrest back to serve.
Great up there from the libero, but not quite turning enough to get it. And Nathan Smith goes back for his second serve. Handled nicely.
And that's the second time we've seen the ball go to Kaya. Netana and Kaya got a good little relationship going on here, both back court and front court.
Liam swinging just long on that one. Not much, just trying to avoid the block and going a wee bit long down that line.
And how we found that line, because Netana was out there, how we still got it round that block. There's a little bit of gap there.
Oh, bit of middle playing defence, so we like to see.
And there it is again, the strategy, I think.
Great dig.
To be blocking the angle.
Bit of a scramble play from Hillcrest. Free ball for Tauranga. Going for the setter dump, so Tana's front court at the moment, so it means he can technically attack the ball, and as a setter you see it more like almost a trick play, acting as if they're going to set and then just dumping it onto the other side, but not quite coming off.
Finding that just that touch from both teams at the moment, just trying to. And yep, it's that same man. It's getting a lot of ball. It's good to see.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a lot of work for this Tauranga boys team. But we did see the middles coming in early, so perhaps just spreading out the game a little bit.
That's right, establishing that middle and then allowing the wings to perhaps get a one-on-one situation.
Go Liam Smith using that Tauranga block nicely.
Yeah, Quinn, I didn't see much gap in that. So just getting to that right hand. Quinn having a quick look at it to see if it's all right. I'm sure he's ready to go for the next one.
Wondering what happened, probably.
Exactly.
And Jackson Stone back to serve.
Oh, that was a great reach there by Netana.
Very athletic, high above the net. He's able to just pull that one back.
And Junior reaching higher again. Able to get his fingertips to that. We got Kaya back to serve.
Straight up and down for Liam. He's almost there at the moment. Just, you know, when things just aren't quite coming off right, not quite going your way. I think that's what's happening to Liam Smith a little bit at the moment. He's got a good contact, but it's just going long or just wide, so I'm sure that'll come right in no time.
He's definitely going to find that angle shot if it keeps being set like that, because he had a lot of angle court to be able to hit that into. And we see the first lead by Tauranga boys here. And just as I said, he had a lot of angle. What does he do? He goes down the line.
Yeah, great set as well. Jackson Stone just going up, holding that middle blocker. Had to stay with the middle because, you know, generally it's quite a little bit easier to go to the middle on those tight sets. So Jackson doing a great job. And Liam coming out with the ace. Second is big hit.
Nice change of option. As we see Quinn chase that in. And as I said, nothing wrong with that right hand now. So we got Junior back to serve, 18 all. Ooh.
Not far out, but just wide. So if any part of the ball touches any part of that white line around the edge or the court inside, it is considered in. So even if the majority of the ball lands out, there only has to be a centimetre or so of it landing in. Great float serve there. Jerry going back.
Yeah, just finding that seam between the libero and Quinn.
And we see Hillcrest come out to a wee bit of a lead quite late in the first set. 21-18 they're up.
Biggest lead that they've had.
Nice hands from the libero. Oh, Max looking like he landed a little bit funky on that knee. But seems to be all right now. Oh.
He dealt with that tight set. We call that a tight set when the ball is close to the net. He dealt with it really well. And Hillcrest onto the angle block, and they're looking for that line. Part of the strategy of volleyball is you want to manipulate the hitter into going certain ways. Whoa!
Tyler Wilson.
One-on-one situation. Unusually higher ball.
Yeah, I think, generally you tend to run a bit of a lower ball in that middle, but I know Tyler can jump very, very high, so perhaps they've decided to just exploit that a wee bit, just give him the chance to go up and over or up and around.
And that he does.
Sure, Coach Jack Shepherd's got it all worked out. Back to the outside, but a nice cover off the top of his head, I believe.
Ooh. And yes, that was a great recovery. You know, Max getting blocked there, but not fussed. It's part of the game. Off the head, continued on, and as we see, the ball is not down until it hits the floor. Well done to Tauranga to come back
just
after
one
that block.
behind, 21-22.
Beautiful pass. That pipe option again.
Nice.
Well, he's doing the job that's been asked of him.
That he is. Yeah, Tauranga boys getting a really nice 3 blockers up on that Liam Smith pipe. Just makes it easy for backcourt to sit around them. just out. Not by much, but does give Hillcrest the lead, 23-22.
I love that attitude. It was 22 all and he went for it. Love it. Ka pai Max, karawhiua.
Wow, what a
That
pick.
is a beautiful defensive play. Hey!
Wow! And Tana Samia with a big roof to finish off the rally.
And our longest rally of the game there. Some beautiful defense by both teams.
Here he goes, we see on the replay.
And he's got the fist pump too.
Yeah, perhaps trying to turn it down that line, but not quite getting all the way. Maybe the set dropped a little bit inside and just ended up going straight into Tana's arms. And the ball hitting the aerial on that one. So you'll see the two red and white poles sticking out of the net. Those are the aerials, and pretty much the ball must be played inside the plane of those two, which coincidentally enough line up with the outside of the court. Oh.
And Tauranga boys with the ace serve to finish that set. Finish it at 25-23. Nō reira e te iwi, Tauranga boys 1-0 up in this bronze medal match.
We just striving to be better. Come on. Toia maira te atai ngara huai so that I see. Tēnei te tū o te iwi kaha, you know te tira o te kākahi. Cause some kei te titiro ki runga ki raro ki roto ki waho mō. Te tahi kaiara hi pai, ba me pāta ye hoa ma, what the hell for? Yeah, tēnei te whakaturi turi i ngā uri, kia hā.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this isn't about what we wore back in the day.
we're going to go now. Going once, going twice, no more offers. Score!
It's about being trusted to get a better result for our clients since 1973.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app, Flybuys or Airpoints, 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
No mai whakatau mai rā nō ki te papai oia nei. Kia ora for those joining us for the first time on Whakaata Māori. We have the bronze medal match in Division 1. Te pai tuatahi, te taumata tuatahi nei. Ko Tauranga boys I ngā hāti mā. Kua tō atu, kia tuku atu I Hillcrest. Mai ki a tai nui waka ko kirikiri roa. Nō reira, ki a tātou, mātakitaki mai. Here we go. Set number 2, whānau.
Yeah, so we return from Tauranga boys taking the first set, 25-23. Hillcrest actually led the majority of that first set with a little switch in the middle and then coming back out, but Tauranga just had a couple tough serves at the end and managed to hold out. As we see perhaps a little change in rotation as well.
We do have a change with our first server being Aaron Gibbs. And it seems to be the hairstyle of the time. As we see another mullet take the court. Aaron's probably very proud of this one, but
yeah,
prouder of that first
bad
serve as he gets an opportunity for the second.
Liam Smith just finding the seam in that block, so perhaps the middle not quite making it out to the outside. Just going straight through the middle.
Beautiful hit down the line. It's Hillcrest side out.
And Jackson Stone heads to the service line. But a relatively easy side out for Tauranga boys there.
Yeah.
Well, they made it look easy at least.
Kaya seems to be just rolling that arm in, getting it nice and warm, as I believe the score is 2-1 to Tauranga.
Tough serve, handled well by Liam. Still just struggling a little bit to find that angle. There he goes, just fixing it up, seeing what felt wrong.
Kaya gets another opportunity.
Wow, great. Awesome touch, but Tauranga not quite able to put it back over.
It's a beautiful reach by Quinn to ensure that that stays in and alive. It's those plays that demoralise one team and encourage the other. Just those defensive plays, they can mean more than just the 1 point they get sometimes.
Serve going just long, giving Tauranga boys back their serve. Currently leading 4-2 in the second set.
Yeah, pai o rātou te katoa o ngā tima e rua nei. O te tuku o te poro, kia pai te kaha, o te pao. Both teams are serving well, both teams are hitting well. Once again, it's all about the defensive play.
There we go.
And there's another. Gee, Rosie, you're going to have to keep me a bit more onto it with all these changes that Tauranga have made.
Yeah, I was just thinking,
We've got Ryan Jenkins joining the rotation for this game.
Perhaps noticeably, Tana Samia no longer setting, and are we changing outside hitter with Max giving way to Quinn moving to the outside, perhaps?
Oh, Kaya.
Wow. Great defense, not quite able to convert that, but pretty close. Was a nice sealed Hillcrest block.
If you're noticing whānau, you'll see that people will help the hitter by covering the court in case they get blocked, and that's an aspect of defense that's become vital.
Yeah. So we see Kai Machida come in to serve, and Tyler Wilson with the big roof block.
Unfortunately, no cover is going to be able to return that one.
No.
But a beautiful hit. Beautiful hit. Great defense by Hillcrest. We're 5-all whānau.
Kai going for that long corner, but just missing. He'll remain on just to play some defense in one. He's been doing a pretty good job, so see if he can get some more digs for Hillcrest. Nice wee quick play from Tauranga boys, just a quick dig. And then you'll see lots of these teams are trying to run a wee bit of a flatter set. So in juniors and a wee while ago, you would have seen both teams playing quite a high ball, so it going a lot higher above the net and hitters waiting, whereas now it's coming in quite quickly. And that's just to try and split the block and give the hitters some more opportunities as the game evolves.
Rosa, as these teams start to figure each other out, they're starting to speed up the tempo of the game so that they do get that split exactly. As we see right on cue, we have a fast ball through the middle to speed up that tempo, but once again, it's all about deceiving their defensive team, and they know that if they can squeeze in that defense through the block through the middle, provides opportunities for the outside hitters. So we get a nice little touch here.
Great set there. Liam just setting up his brother Nathan for a little tip over the block.
Cruising in from the back row there, you'll see a line indicating the 3 metre attack line whānau. And that line distinguishes between backcourt and front court players and hitters. You'll see they have to take off from behind that line if they wish to spike the ball.
Oh, great up there from the libero. Quite a wide set, but saved nicely.
Sneaks that one inside the long arms of Ryan. I actually thought he had quite a good seal on that.
Yeah.
Just snuck it past his elbows. Suppose that's the challenge when you jump too high.
Yeah, definitely that fastball being run. Not sure about that one. Oh, yeah. Looks perhaps a wee bit off the net, so not as many opportunities to kind of turn that ball, but see, I'm sure Kai can do something with the next one. He gets set it. Wow, Hillcrest block, just putting up a wee bit of a brick wall at the moment.
That number 15 making sure the angle is taken care of.
Yeah, Tyler Wilson getting all the way out to Jackson on that.
Tyler.
Just sealing nicely. Hillcrest take another lead, 10-7. Make that 10-8.
Those serves become important. They all accumulate to the desired effect of the outcome. And I'm sure that Hillcrest would have wanted to maintain that pressure.
Yeah,
but they'll side out and they'll come back from that.
Yeah, nice sealed block there. And
Wow, Tyler's having a great
with
game.
That one.
He's having a great game in this set.
Possibly even, yeah, there we go, having 2 blocks on him and still managing to find that angle back to 5. So he's really come out firing this game. That's what we like to see. As you said before though, doesn't quite do Hillcrest any favours, missing their serve.
Aaron having a good go at that jump serve, just going wide. And Hillcrest maintain that 3-point buffer. But we've been in this situation before. Hillcrest will be wanting to maintain the momentum.
Tauranga boys with a wee bit of an opportunity there, but Junior couldn't quite put it away. Maybe he was a bit tight on the net.
A bit tight, bit low for him. He was well above the net when he jumped on that. Just had to do what he could. Good option, just a nice play by Hillcrest to defend that and reply with interest.
Tauranga boys definitely getting the touches, but not quite being able to just control them enough to have it a nice little side out opportunity.
And beautiful discipline there by Hillcrest. It's so tough to not just whack that ball, but it's just taking the time.
Yeah, Parker McKenzie, only year 10, I believe.
No
so
way.
Doing pretty good.
Oh, Parker, well done. As Tauranga get that side out. As Max swings that down the line.
Yeah, I think this Hillcrest team is pretty young from what I've seen. only 2 year 13s. So Nathan Smith and Tyler Wilson. And when asked what their future aspirations were, most of them were to come back and win nationals. So, I mean, they're close this year, and see if they can get even closer next year.
Well, definitely top 4, and as you say, there'll be plenty of opportunity as they grow and learn throughout the year, with several more tournaments being played for these young gentlemen to refine and be ready for 2024. So we have a service error there, one of the first from Tauranga boys, and Hillcrest maintain that 4-point lead.
Liam going wide. It looks like he's trying to take a little bit off perhaps, just control it in, but not quite working.
We definitely got a strategy here by Hillcrest to serve on the libero, and that libero moves in different spots of the floor. So it means that the serve has to move with that strategy. Whoa!
Oh, nice set. Parker's left hand able to find the corner of the court. It's a pretty tricky one to defend, those long corners.
Well done, young man. Finds the back corner.
As we see Jerry come back to serve and Tyler go back to front court. Whoa.
Once again, that 2-ball or that be quick, just a little bit low, but nice block.
Tauranga boys, 2 in a row out the back. Yeah, this set's been dominated a little bit by the service line, so you really have to be able to find that balance between putting a lot of pressure on your opponents so they can't just pass it easy and making sure that you're getting it in.
That's right.
See if
in the volleyball
Cheetah can find that.
Goes with the float. We've got the one-on-one situation.
Yeah, Tauranga boys looking a little bit deflated right now. Not quite.
And unable to get a good handle on that. Hillcrest back to serve, the 5-point lead now.
Yeah, Hillcrest doing an awesome job at staying aggressive right now. They like to swing on everything, get up, hit big. As we do see Tauranga boys perhaps taking a little bit of a passive approach, going for the tip, seeing if that'll come off. I'd love to see them just get up and absolutely rip a couple of balls high into the top of the block, see what happens.
Serve going long there. Tauranga boys, plenty of volleyball left to play in this set. 19-14 to Hillcrest.
Oh, nice. There we go. Bit of a scramble play. See, oh. Wee bit of a miscom there from Hillcrest.
And typically, Rosa, the idea is that if the setter has to take the first ball, we're looking for the libero to take that next one.
Yeah.
But because it was a bit close on the net, just caused a bit of confusion between the front row and the libero.
Oh, as we see Tyler get stopped for the first time, and Kaya Jackson's pretty happy about that one. A bit of a steer down after that.
Like you say, if there's something that Tauranga boys has to do, they have to stop that middle wave. Because Tyler's certainly owning that.
Yeah.
As we see, once again, a nice clever approach to the side out by Hillcrest.
Yeah, Jackson Stone's sitting very well at the moment. I think he's taking the right option 99.9% of the time. So
well, he's created that strategy of establishing the middle wave, and so now he's We're seeing a little bit of hesitation in the middle block by Tauranga boys. There they go after the libero again. Nice pass by the libero there as we get a one-on-one situation on the outside.
Yeah, like you're saying, establishing the middle, I think Tauranga boys did a great job of that at the start, but I'd love to see them go back to it a little bit. I think they're perhaps getting a tiny wee bit predictable just using their pins, so...
That wouldn't be because you're biased, would it?
No, obviously not. Of course not. I just...
No, you're right. The strategy is working.
Yeah, that block almost there that time, but just able to be tooled.
Hitting high and hard off the block there was Kai. We have a sub here as we see Junior Tavalu take the court again. He'll be playing in that middle position. Oh, that's pinpoint accuracy there.
That's very experienced play from a very young Liam Smith, so I think he's got a pretty high volleyball IQ. Little player profile told me he started playing in year 8, so I assume that's quite a bit younger than some of the other boys.
And most that would pick it up.
Yeah, perhaps it is due to the family. Playing in the backyard with his brothers and Shell and Anthony getting him out there. Tauranga the boys take that point, close the gap up to 4 points.
There was a nice delayed block there by Kai.
Not quite sure what happened there.
I think this actually goes in. We've got the lines person. Ooh.
The ball did look like it landed out, but I'm not sure if it came off of a Tauranga boys defender. Perhaps it did.
And the one-hand set.
Lovely, lovely one-handed set.
Making that look very easy. No touch on the net, no foot over the line. One hand set to the outside. So we get our first set point in the second set. This bronze medal match.
Here we go. Hillcrest High School just going under the net, so if you step underneath that white line in the middle completely, or you pretty much interrupt the other side, then you do get called for an under the net. Just to keep safety as top priority.
Aira, ko te hapa awai tērā, te raina ki wānga nui o te koti nei. As Boys High save one set point.
Trying to use that tip back at Hillcrest, but not quite coming off.
So Hillcrest will take the free ball option. Quicker tempo to the outside. Back set.
Yeah, I think right now is where Tauranga boys do really need to stay aggressive. Keep swinging. Kaya goes back to serve. Opportunity was there perhaps, but not quite able to take it as Hillcrest do really well in that set, take it 25-20.
And we have a change of ends. 1-1 here in this bronze medal match in Division 1 boys.
Make a striving to be better. Now come on. Toia maira te atai ngā rahuai so that I see. Tēnei te tū o te iwi kaha, you know te tira o te kākahi. Cause some kei te titiro ki runga ki raro ki roto ki waho mō.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you.
We're going to go once. We're going twice.
And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Bailey's finding buyers that others can't.
Tēnā tātou nau mai, hoki mai anō ki tēnei whakataitai o te motu o te poirewa ki a Aotearoa nei, ngā kura tuarua o te whakataitai o te motu, no reira nau mai, haere mai. Welcome back whānau, as we thank you for joining us here on Whakaata Māori as our teams take the court again. Hillcrest in the blue, Tauranga boys in the white. Joining me, Rosa Vesti, as we bring to you the commentary for this bronze medal match at the New Zealand Secondary Schools Volleyball Nationals. 168 teams, this division now at the middle end. All the divisions actually, Rosa, at the middle ends of their and placement ends of the tournament, as we figure out who will be 1, 2, 3, 4 in this Division 1 for the boys and girls. Nō reira ki a tātou, nau mai, mā taki tonu mai.
Jackson Stone of Hillcrest starting us off.
And Rosa and I were just making an offline comment earlier. We've got the change back in of subs here. We've got Nitana Samir back on to set for Tauranga boys. And it wasn't that Aaron Gibbs was doing anything wrong. In fact, he's still there and he's now in the opposite position.
Wow, putting up a solid block to
and
start
off.
off.
And he gets that block.
It's a chance to take the point.
And perhaps only from our perspective, no one else is the surprise that we get a double touch there. Is the surprise that it looks like that Kai Jackson is having a bit of a break. Regardless, 1-1 here as we head into this third set of this bronze medal match. Hillcrest back to serve.
Oh, there is a ball on court. There we go. Now Hillcrest are just doing a really, really tidy job of their defense right now. Their blocks are getting out to the pins and they're just able to sit around that. So as you saw before, Liam Smith just able to sit on the outside of his block and make a nice easy dig, which is making it really, really difficult for Tauranga boys to find the floor right now.
Oh, beautiful one-hand back set by Nitana.
And as I say that, nice little tip that goes down. But Ryan enters the court. Big presence through the middle. Parker stopped at the net.
Well, he was setting the last set, now he's blocking. It's absolutely shows the qualities that he has in the all-round game. And perhaps Coach Ben Ormsby saying, well, let's change it up to this and see how we go.
Yeah, Tauranga boys just struggling to put that middle set in the right spot at the moment. I think they're pretty tall boys and they jump as well, so it's really got to have a little bit of lift to it. Lovely push to the outside on that one, and Aaron just unloading on it.
And what was it that you were saying earlier, Rosa, that he played libero yesterday?
I think so. I watched a little bit of their semi-final versus Rangitoto College, and I don't know, I feel like I remember the mullet and the libero top, but I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron.
Regardless, here he is having a good swing on the outside. He was setting the previous set. Unfortunately, that serve going into the net, and Hillcrest have an opportunity to even it up here in this bronze medal match.
Great touches off the top of Natana's hands. Wow. Kai Machida with a great touch there, but just heading the wrong way, heading out of court instead of back into court. So we see the sweet tail come out for the first time this match.
Yeah, we get that panakeke or the pancake being played in defense when it's really short and they've got to outstretch. Keep that ball off the ground. So long as the ball doesn't hit the ground, it's alive. And the palm flat on the playing surface, referred to as the pancake. Service out there, service long.
Yeah. And Nathan Smith back. Max not quite able to get that one over the top of the tape.
Oia no whānau, we have two Maxes in the Tauranga boys team. So there are two Maxes. Oh, nice little reach in the back row there in that position 6. And that was Maxton Venamore, and we also have Max Crozier. So well done to Max there as he joins us back on the court again. And Junior comes in to play that middle spot.
Oh, great serve there from Ryan. Ewan, who's been very good on serve receive, just pretty solid. I think that might be his first shank of the game.
Easily his first shank, because it's the first time I've noticed the ball going out past the back from him.
Yeah.
Very, very consistent, strong passer and defender.
Oh. Lovely block there. I'm not even sure who got that one. So far together.
Where we had overlapping arms there by
Maybe
Junior and Natana.
Tauranga boys holding this serve pretty well. That one, would have liked to see a little VAR on that one. That one looked like it could have tagged, but we trust our lines judges calling it out.
And thank you to our team on duty who are assisting first referee Ray Manson, Howard College.
Yeah. I suppose we can extend that thanks to Volleyball New Zealand and all of their volunteers and staff, as well as all of our supporters of this event. So we've got Bailey's, Caltex, Apollo Projects and New Zealand Carbon Farming, as well as Whakata Māori, our streaming platform.
Kia ora whānau, nō reira kia tuku mihi kia koutou, mai oha kia tātou.
Nice, Tauranga boys playing some good defence to get that one away. Threading it through the needle of that block.
I was about to say the same line, Rosa. Threading the needle is what we call that. Not much space between the arms of those blocks, but Max finding it. Now that was a beautiful set. Beautiful set. Finding the pocket, no needle required there.
Get up and swing hard on that one. That's exactly what Liam Smith did. Yeah, Liam Smith very happy with that one. Gives Max a little celebration through the net.
There wasn't much room there left for Max to hit, but nonetheless, swing away.
And Parker with another block straight back. Hillcrest quite often go on these runs. We've seen it a couple times this game. Just really strong defensive runs with their blocks there, and then if they don't get a touch, their defense is doing really well around it. So Tauranga boys got to try and find a way to just put that ball on the floor.
Very good blocking team. Hillcrest are giving us the exemplar model of what to do in that blocking situation.
You see the Smith brothers pretty good at setting each other up from 6 in their outer system play. Big rally, but still alive.
Touches everywhere.
Little roll.
Everyone doing their job.
Yes. Oh, we've been exhausted after that one, I think Quinn is. But very happy that his team came away with the point.
Great blocking by both teams. Great defensive plays. As we see our first timeout of the whole game, I believe.
Wow.
By Hillcrest. 11-9 to Tauranga boys. As Coach Jack Shepherd has a bit of a talk to his gentleman. Once again, just kei te tautoko anō I te kōrero kua kōrero hea Rosa, kia tuku he mihi kia koutou rā ko Baileys, ko Celtics, ko Polo Projects, anō koutou rā o te whakaata Māori, o te carbon farming, no reira kia koutou, kia tuku he mihi aroha, mihi nunui mo o koutou. Tautoko ki tēnei whakataitai. Thank you once again to our sponsors. And yes, the timeout, only 30 seconds.
Both teams re-enter the court. Max Venamore about to serve. Sure, he'll throw up a nice top spin.
Oh, there was not much in that serve at all, and way to go for it after the timeout. Jack will be proud of himself. That's the coach's dream when you can get the other team to miss their serve after a timeout.
Even coach's points, some of them will claim it as theirs. Nice. Good wee scrappy cover from Tauranga boys.
Some good urgency here by both teams.
Nice.
Look at that cover. So if we're just wondering, Whānau, what happened there, even though Aaron was all over the net there during that play, referee Manson saying no, the ball was dead. So the ball was already on the floor. The point had already been conceded. And so Aaron just taking a little bit of a over-dramatic display there on the net.
Losing his balance a wee bit, perhaps. Oh, Liam Smith's certain there was a touch there. Can't quite tell from our angle, but...
No. But just having a word, and he's having a...
he knows who touched it. He wants a bit of honesty, but you never know. Perhaps there was a touch.
Oh, and Ryan's having a good look at him and a bit of a talk.
The old saying, ball never lies, or the ball knows, so that ball not making it over the net. So maybe Ryan did have a wee pinky on that ball.
So Sorry, Ryan being spoken to there, sorry.
Jerry puts a nice serve in, but Ryan then chops that one back to 1.
And it's one of our first successful point plays through the middle, yes, in a while. Tauranga wanting to re-establish that as part of their strategy. As we have Quinn back to serve.
Oh, great defense there. That one had gone down a couple times, so he does a great... Oh, and he's very happy about it as well.
Nice play by the opposite, by Quinn there to get to that ball. Nice
done a
little
great job
reach.
to pick it up that time.
Was almost going to roll down Netana's back, it was so tight. And then with the back row play, well done Max. As they too take the 4-point lead.
Tyler stopped, but not the end of the point. Aaron Gibbs gets another block.
Like,
what can't this boy do at the moment?
well, Ben knows his athletes better than we do, and what they can and can't do. And
Liam Smith just talking to the ref about something here. He's not super happy.
Jack also having a couple of words to the second ref to, can you just help us understand something here?
Yeah, perhaps just a wee bit of a clarification on something that happened in the play before. A replay ball.
So in this game, Whānau, the 2 thumbs up doesn't mean that everyone's doing okay in this. Both teams are doing okay. Referee Ray Manson saying we're unable to come to a definite conclusion and deciding to replay the point. That's what the double thumbs mean there. And Max, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
And he's got it again.
Max really stepping up his defense this set. Just putting hands on everything.
I absolutely loved that hit from Tyler. That middle wave from Hillcrest was excellently swung at.
Good pick from the Tauranga libero, just recognising that there was only one block and sitting a wee bit shallower.
There he goes.
Tyler Wilson puts it away.
It's like he heard me. Bevan, I can do better than the last one. So Tyler Wilson showing us he's got that wrist away shot. Seems to be one of his favourites. It'll be interesting to see, as you said, he is one of the year 13s and will not be returning in this team, who can be able to step into those big shoes that he's showing us this morning.
One of his future goals is to play professionally. Oh, but Ryan comes back at him.
Well, I know, Rosa, you're used to this, battle of the middles.
Yeah, pretty good being able to get one straight back at them.
Ryan showing us frustration with that. He knows he can do better with that. Nonetheless, we're looking to decide out as we look for a tougher serve here. And that's a nice short serve.
Nice we see quick round, not putting it away, but making it tough.
Tyler with the hang time.
They do stay up above the height of the net for a really long time, and it's making these tips that Tauranga boys are trying to put away quite difficult.
Max gets the side out there.
Finding that long angle really nicely.
Beautiful hitting at this time of the tournament. Look, I know, Rosa, you were one of the last to win the gold medal here, and it can be a long week, and you're still being asked to play at this top level. Those shots there they are still worth their weight in gold. Doesn't have to be a straight down all the time, just being really, really smart, as we see once again, hesitant to say it, one of the very few errors we've seen from the libero in the Hillcrest team.
Ewan
It's
Shin.
been so solid, Ewan. And that time, a bit of telepathy.
Yeah. Maybe even the old lucky miscommunication. But say it's all planned out. Tauranga boys still lead those 4 points, 19-15. Jackson stone-faced after that one. Pretty good, just pressed really, really nicely back into court.
There's nothing better for a setter to get a block on the outside hitter. Well done, Jackson. Way to seal on that. But Tyler's causing all the problems from the back as he serves that one as a nice jump floater.
Yeah.
It's a nice set by Netana, but once again, as we've been saying, Rosa, that the ball's been probably a bit too low for these high jumping middles for Tauranga, as Junior struggles to keep that one in.
Little tiny seam in that block, just able to be found.
We love commenting on beautiful points, and some of them are just lucky and ugly. Well done, Max. We get that little rebounder through the two blockers there.
Nice with
Max
Landon
staying
pat
up.
back. And Liam Smith does go for it that second time.
It was a beautiful tip the first time.
Yeah.
I actually thought he was going to get that. Max just able to hang for a little bit longer when they're... When you've got arms that long, I suppose you can. As Tauranga boys in this third set, 21-17. Best of 5. Tauranga boys up 2-1.
Oh, now that almost looked like a leg in the bottom of the net. Not sure if...
Yeah, ko te
we'll get a
hapa o te
replay.
mātira tirara. Te kaiwawao tuarua calling a net touch there. Both Max and Junior looking at each other going, was it you? Was it you?
That's why I'm thinking might have been a leg coming up. It was pretty... They looked pretty good from the top half. And another... Again, hesitant to say it, but I think that might be the first serve Jackson Stone's missed this game.
I agree. Uncharacteristic error there by Jackson. He's been so solid along that baseline with his serve.
He's found that nice mix of the pressure and getting it in. He's got a nice float on it.
As Hillcrest make the sub, we see a returning middle from our first set.
Not ideal for Tauranga boys.
No, Coach B Normsby wanting to check the score there to see where he's sitting with his strategy. Comfortable enough not to take a timeout.
Great out of system set there from Max. Deep in 6, pushing onto the net.
That was a big angle block. He left almost a metre of the line, and that was the error as he finds the line on that hit.
That time leaves a lot less, but Nathan Smith just finds it. See that 4-point lead just close to just 2 at 20-22. Tauranga lead. Aaron Gibbs, perhaps a bit of a point of difference maker at this point in the game.
I'm unsure who that touched. It might have been Ewan, the libero, but a great call by the Howwick linesperson to spot that. There was no deflection, no noticeable deflection, but nice call.
Oh. And no complaints whatsoever from Hillcrest, so you know it must be right. Both of the Hillcrest outside hitters doing such a good job at just making the other team play, really putting a bit of pressure on, knowing if it's there to swing or not. So big kudos to them. They're getting a lot of points off of it as well.
They are. As Jack makes that sub again as he pulls off the middle from the serve.
Yeah.
And we've got Tyler back in the front for the libero. Tauranga will be wanting this side out to be nice and neat. But our young man from Hillcrest is changing that story a little bit.
Yeah.
He gets a nice little block on the outside. 1-on-1.
Those are always the best. 1-on-1. There we go. Sinatana going back there, lifting that set a little bit. Oh. Goodness.
And as you said, Rosa, they pulled it back from the 4 to the 2. And now
Tauranga boys timeout.
we've got it even here at 23 all. As Coach Ben Ormsby says to his young men, let's just take a breather here. Nō reira ki a tātou nei te whānau, as we're in this timeout.
Yeah, Tauranga boys still well and truly in the set. They do have the advantage of the side out, so as long as they can get a good pass up, they should be able to put it away, but
It's a very fickle thing, this game. We all know that it's in most, if not all sports, it's the mental part of this, and this is what Tauranga boys,
looks like
as we see a sub.
Late sub. Number 8, captain Kaya Jackson, coming on for Quinn, number 12, in the front court.
He does. Ben Ormsby making the sub as well.
Yep.
Well handled.
Good touch from Nathan Smith. See if we can guess where this one's going to go.
And as you said, Rosa,
Tough job sitting the whole set, coming on to get the kill, but I suppose the other advantage is he now gets to go back and serve for the set.
I think the whole gym knew where that set was going to go.
Yep.
Welcome back to the court, Kaya, as he perhaps gives us the set point and perhaps the set to Tauranga. Let's see how Hillcrest deal with the serve.
Oh,
but
no.
not required.
It's all right. And we'll see Kai Machida once again enter the court to have a serve. Hillcrest using that sub really nicely with
I
that
think they are too. I think they're utilising that bench very, very well, and how those young men can contribute. And he goes with a great serve down the line. And the first time that we've seen Aaron actually blocked.
Yeah.
In this set. And as you said, Rosa, it's not over till it's over, and Hillcrest have now got the set point.
Yeah,
so we've had a change in this match.
Interesting
Beautiful
to see where this set goes.
And what a comeback. What a comeback. I think it was at its best 21-17 to Tauranga boys.
Definitely 4 points. They held that for the majority of the set, right up until the end.
2-1, Hillcrest take the lead in this bronze medal match here at the New Zealand Secondary Schools Volleyball Champs.
We just striving to be better. Come on. Toia maira te atai ngā rahuai so that I see. Tēnei te tū o te iwi kaha, you know te tira o te kākahi. Cause some kei te titiro ki runga ki raro ki roto ki waho.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass up.
Nau mai anō kia koutou rā ki tēnei whakataitai o te motu o Poirewa nei o Aotearoa. Nō reira kia tuku mihi kia koutou rā ki te mātakitaki mai ki tēnei kēmu. Arā, ko Tauranga Boys i te hāti, i ngā hāti mā, kia Hillcrest. Mai kia kirikiri roa, kia tainui waka i te hāti kahurangi. Nō reira kia koutou kia ora rā. We get our first point there from a block, from a defensive play there from Tauranga Boys. For those joining us for the first time, Hillcrest, they have taken the lead in this game, 2-1, 2 sets to 1. Tauranga Boys drawing first blood in this fourth set of best of 5 here in this bronze medal match in Division 1 Boys. As we get some nice good scramble play, a lot of urgency being demonstrated by both these teams. As Maxton Venamore, Max, hits that one long. Not to worry, very early on in the set, we have Te Kaiwa Wild Tuatahi I runga e te tūru rā, ko Ray Manson. Our first referee is Ray Manson, who's calling the game in this bronze medal match. And he is being assisted by Howard College. Unfortunately, whānau, my co-commentator Rosa Vesti has had to depart for the remainder of this game, so it's just my voice for now. Bevan Edawiti coming to you from Volleyball New Zealand, Aotearoa, Poirewa, Aotearoa. And Tauranga Boys get that second point, and we have Kaya Jackson, who sat most of the third set off, came back into the game at the end of the third set and is now starting this set here. An unfortunate service error, as I'm sure that Tauranga Boys will be looking to consolidate this fourth set, perhaps take it to a fifth set decider. And I know that if Rosa was here, we would once again make a comment of the versatility and diversity of Aaron Gibbs, who now has the libero top on. He's just vacated the court, but was just hitting in the third set and was setting in the second set. Ben Ormsby using the great diversity of his athletes to the best of their abilities and finding different ways in which they can contribute. Nice block by Tauranga. As we see Nathan, it's one of the very first blocks, first times that he's been blocked on his attack. It's an early timeout by Te Kai Whakaako mai ki a Hillcrest, called Jack Shepherd tērā. He's taking a quick timeout early on in the set, 5-2. Probably in his mind wanting to close this game out in this set rather than taking it to a fifth set decider. Hence the reason why he wants to create a bit more urgency within his athletes to start this set, or to get back into the set as early as possible. Timeouts only lasting 30 seconds. Usually employed just to help settle your players when there is a need to give consideration and reflect on what's happening inside the game, as Tauranga Boys return, and Hillcrest as well to the court to restart this fourth set. Te Kaiwa Wild Tuarua, mai ki a Helwick. Te Karanga ia I te hapa o te mātire rā. We have a net fault there by Hillcrest, called there by our second referee. Well, some things can't be coached, and that's one of them, is one of those shots that comes back off the first touch from the opposition side. Great defensive play. Unfortunately, Jerry unable to follow that up with the serve. Irregardless, Hillcrest stay within breathing space of Tauranga boys. And referee Ray Manson wanting to replay the point because Hillcrest actually stopped playing in the middle of that rally because they thought they heard a whistle that was blown by either the first referee or the second referee. So they stopped playing. And so asking for that point to be replayed. And Tauranga boys will be saying, no, that's not our fault, but the replay stands. So the score stays unchanged at 7-3 to Tauranga boys. Well taken by Ewan. As Parker allows that to be dribbled over the net and unable to be controlled or pulled back in by the Tauranga boys defenders. As we have a sub here for Parker. And Kai will come back to serve. Number 5 for Hillcrest to serve. Tana Samir winning that joust, but Hillcrest able to play it. Great block by Hillcrest. It's that young man Tyler again, standing next to Aseta Jackson, sealing on that block and allowing Kaya to get that backcourt row spike. Both teams will be looking to tidy up this ball here. And Tauranga boys are able to do that one rally earlier than Hillcrest and get that point. Nice cross-court spike there by Max as he goes back to serve. One of the very few errors that we've seen by number 15, Tyler. Been so good through that middle wave, through that first tempo. Great pass, good looking set. Unfortunately unable to connect. Another great pass. As Jackson goes to his outside hitter out to Nathan. Te kāpene tuarua I roto I tēnei kapa. Tauranga boys making sure that they seal on that hitter. As Liam's unable to find a way through that. That won't deter him as they now have the opportunity to side out. We've got Ryan back to serve. Just unable to get it over the tape there, the net proving to be a bigger barrier than what it needs to be. Ka pai tērā o te tere pāo. Pāo tere ki roto ki Wainganui o te mātiri tere nei. Mātiri tira. Kai happy with that block. Both Kai and Junior letting Liam know about how they feel about their block there. Plenty of volleyball to play. Beautiful pass. And there it is. Persistent and mental stability and strength there. Able to side out, increases inside the block there. Beautiful shot from Liam, finding the deep back middle. He was a long way off the net, almost back at that 3 metre line. Still able to find the floor. Tauranga boys will be looking to side that so they can maintain that lead that they've held consistently throughout the set. Finding their way back through the middle again. Netana and Junior trying to re-establish their connection. Strong serve by Kaya. Liam once again finding that, but a beautiful pass by Ewan, the libero from Hillcrest, taking care of that jump serve. And Liam saying, yep, I'll back you up and I will put that away for us. That young man Parker finding his way through Max's big arms there, even Max surprised where that went. Nice pass by our libero now. As Aaron gets that ball in, and Netana able to get it to Quinn in that opposite side. Sneaks that one down the line, does Nathan Smith. Te hapa noa Hillcrest, I te mātira tira, I te wā ka pāo a Max I te poro. So we had a net touch there by Hillcrest. Tyler wrist away, we've seen that a lot in this game. He's certainly found his groove as he brings it back to re-establish that middle wave. That fast tempo ball through for Hillcrest through the middle. We've got that same sub that happened earlier, and we've got Kai coming back on to serve for Parker. And it's that young man again, Tyler, this time not choosing to use the wrist away, but turns it towards position 1. And out and off the block. If the ball touches the aerials, then that is considered out immediately. Tauranga boys with the side out, just maintaining that 2-point lead. It's a beautiful pickup in the back court there by Quinn. And Kaya unable to get it back for a third touch. Perhaps a little bit wider than what Kaya wanted, and not much space for him to be able to bring that ball back in, and once again hitting the aerial. 16 all, Hillcrest with the serve. They've been able to get back in this game as they take now 1-point lead. So we've had a full 5-point swing of points here. Hillcrest were down earlier on in the set by a maximum of 4 points. Now they've got a 1-point lead. Fast tempo ball. Nice cover by Kaya. Nades. Netana Samir noticing the open court, finds the spot. Kaya able to keep that ball up and off the ground. Some good reactions by him. 17 all as Ryan goes back to serve. Beautiful float serve there by Ryan. Junior feeling like he was able to take that ball. You're not allowed to take the ball on the opposition side of the court, but Junior doing very well to maintain his discipline. Ryan fortunately serves into the net, allowing Hillcrest the free side out. We go back 18 all. Lots of volleyball to play here, Whānau. 18 all. A real exciting game as Tauranga boys try to come back from being down 2-1. They can bring it back to 2 all. We'll go into a 5th set decider, which will be the first to 15 points. And Kai there getting high above the block, hitting over top. Beautiful pass and set. Nice side out. Nice pass by Liam, and immediately finds the line. Netana unable to react to that, and it threads the needle of his legs. Beautiful hit by Liam. That ball getting to the ground really quick. Hillcrest, 19 all. Short float serve. Kai unable to deal with that short serve. As Hillcrest take the lead back again, 2019. Nice defensive play by Jackson. Aaron dealing with that ball. One-on-one situation. The middle's doing their job. Junior drawing the middle, giving Kaya the one-on-one. Kaya back to serve. He's asking the question. Liam wants to know if there was any touch. On that, he certainly went looking for the hands, but the ball goes too high. Lions people and the referees disagreeing with Liam on that one. And Tauranga boys switch back the lead to 21-20 here in this fourth set. Kaya again with the jump serve. Beautifully served down the line in his previous serve. And the commentator's curse coming in there as he serves it into the net. It's been a long tournament for all the athletes here as we get through these last games. No doubt tiredness playing a part in that serve. Beautiful pass by Aaron. Netana knows he needs to get that set high. Junior certainly jumping out of his skin. And high off the floor as Hillcrest will take that error. And Ben Ormsby, te kai whakaako o te kapa nei, o te tima nei, o Tauranga Moana, ko Tauranga boys, will take a timeout to help his boys settle down. See if they can get this set. 4 points left for them, 3 only for Hillcrest as it's first to 25. Hillcrest, if they win this set, will win the bronze medal, will be crowned third in this Division 1 men's bronze medal match and overall Division 1 third place. Here we are, ki roto I te mana whenua nei, ki runga I te mana whenua nei o Rangitāne kei Manua tū, no rere ki a koutou nau mai anō as the teams take the court again. 30 seconds in between timeouts. Hillcrest to serve. Liam going with the deep floater. And there's Max on cue. But this young man, he's so cool and calm and collected. 26, as you heard Rosa Vesti say earlier. Number 26, Parker McKenzie, is year 10. So he will definitely be back. That makes him a junior. So he will no doubt be a force to be reckoned with as he takes on the more experienced Max, but Max winning that battle in that spot. Tauranga the boys 22 all. Beautiful set and a nice off-pace attacking shot there by Nathan. Realising that the court, the defence on Tauranga boys were a bit deep, just choosing to take the pace off that spike. And Netana Samir connecting now with Max. 2 in a row, 23 all. Getting tied here now as we're at the business end of this set, if not the game. Beautiful serve by Ryan. Beautiful back row attack there by Kaya. The back set for Hillcrest going to the middle on the fast tempo. A very unique decision to make, very creative. Unfortunately not being pulled off there by Hillcrest. And Tauranga able to seal perhaps the set as they take the first set point. And that's a very unusual error there by Aaron. He's been so consistent throughout this game. And the ball dribble between his hands on that third touch that needed to go over the net. 24 all. Stay tuned. Max Maxton Venamore, 3 in a row, 3 side outs in a row. Getting high, high, high. Great pass though. Max almost getting very close to that line. Oh, that was a beautiful shot by Liam. And stay tuned, whānau. We are going to the 5th set. Nō reira kia koutou. Nau mai mātakitaki mai anō a muri o te wā whakatāku a whakawātia i a tātou. 2-2 here in this bronze medal match here on Whakaata Māori.